We're going way down Nostalgia Road right here. Just give you a little context before I start talking over the video. This was filmed between '07 and '08, but one day I was just like sitting in my room when I was in college and just thought to myself, we've got all this footage and we never actually made a video. So I made this little video, and my plan, or what I did was I just sent it like blank DVD in the mail, didn't tell my buddy about it or anything. I think there's only 2 copies out there. And just like wanted to make him laugh, make him cry, just celebrating the good old times. So this is, if you skated in the Sacramento area between '07 '08, you're going to get a kick out of this. And if you've skated any time in between, then you'll probably get a kick out of this. So enjoy. All right, guys, buckle up. Got the sound turned down because I don't own the rights to any of these songs, but there's a classic bluesy song playing right now. I don't even remember who it was, but the booze pimp. Big drinker back then. It was a trip to LA. Famous spot. Yeah, so I sent this to my buddy. Well, this spot was called the Foundation. This is from our LA spot. This was a pretty sick little one. Darrell Stanton did switch ollie Manny to drop, I think, or maybe switch flip Manny drop, but sick spot. But yeah, I just sent this to my boy out of the blue one day, like while I was out in Illinois. Just wanted to have something to remember our skating with. Old USC ledges before the gap. Yeah, so the idea behind the video was just something to show our kids, like what we were doing when we were, 19, 20, somewhere in there. This was an LA spot. Obviously LA. It's like my one and only back nose grind pop out. Keys are 6 skate park in Palo Alto. Ooh, greatest manual pad ever besides Pier 7. First Hubba. Classic bank to curb spot in Roseville. Kind of surprised I've only ever seen Omar skated in a video. He did from that path up there, ollie to flat. Whoa, totally forgot I did that. One and only one ever done. Wonder how many people remember that my dude used to have a mini ramp back there. Thing was sick if you knew how to skate it. Those ledges are gone. Drove by there the other day. Yuba Skate Park. A lot of good sessions there. So those are the Reebok Stevie Williams. I had the black, or the browns, the blues. Those were some sick shoes. And here I'm riding some of the first ever Nike skateboarding shoes. I don't remember what they were called, but it was right when Nike just started releasing skate shoes. Oh, that was a good pop shove it. Wish I filmed it better. But this is way before stabilizer cameras and everything, kids. Give me a break. Reebok Stevies. Oh, that's a classic spot. That night, the generator ran out of gas, so we're using my Jeep lights to light that up. Or I was. I wanted it bad that day. I like that spot. You get to go real fast. I remember doing a better tail slide, though. That thing was kind of wimpy. Glad I went back and did it better now. So, kids, this is back in the day when we had actual film in our cameras. That was a good ditch spot. Peter Smolik did like fake inward heel on the harder part there. But yeah, all this footage was on tape, guys, so it's not like you just delete stuff like it is nowadays. Manny Casper flip? So tech. Sleeveless with the gloves on. That's LA. Yeah, but I remember having like 15 or 20 tapes, all just stupid names on it. I think that tape was called like Day One Fall. Trying to learn kickflip nose manis. My friend making fun of me. God, so mean. Ooh, that was a good half cab flip. Good push. I remember we built that little bench thing in like a couple of hours in my buddy's garage. 16th Street again. It was a good session that night. That was super Mark Johnson, Daewon Song. Like, I thought I was both of them right there. Oh, this is probably my favorite line in the whole video. Oh, that was such a good half cab flip. Such a good fakey big spin. I remember the video for that was called Crack to Crack because my ass crack was in it. This is old Treasure Island. I remember Darren getting that pole jam right there, and I was so jealous. So he got in a line, and I threw mine in afterwards like an asshole. Treasure Island. Power in the new days when that park was still crispy. It's a fun. We used to have a lot of good sessions at the Yuba Park there, and it was like the only one that ever had lights on. So we go there a lot after work. So fun. That spot was so sick, but it only lasted like a month, and then they knobbed it with little like circles all around it. I remember when my buddy gave me this line to put in the video. I was so pissed because they went skating at this church on Super Bowl Sunday, and I was not missing the Super Bowl. And he took my cab down the three stair. So petty when you're a little kid. Like Saddam on the paper, we just captured him or killed him. That's how long ago it was. And this guy, Chad Puol, pretty sure he's living in South America right now, but he fucking ripped. I remember him being from Illinois, so me and him had that in common. Casey Jones! Altamont poster boy right there. Fabio! Whoo! Old Town Roseville. No leg tattoos. I don't even know how many tattoos I had then. Not many. I remember being pretty stoked on this line. It's one of the only ones in the streets. Oh, with the kickflip. Chad was so good. Switchback, tail, big spin. This kid we met in LA, I think he was like Flo for Birdhouse or something, or he's getting boards for him at least. But super good. Buddy Matt, more Chad. I would love to go back to this school, but I cannot remember at all where it is. Somewhere in I don't know, Folsom, Citrus Heights. Never skated this spot. Just got this footage sent to me. I don't even know how, like, it's funny how back in the day, like, you would share tapes, or like your buddies would borrow your camera, so you'd end up with like random ass footage. Not like the cell phone days, kids. Appreciate what you got. Need to make something like that out of concrete. Thing was fun. It was sick because it had a picnic bench tabletop on it. That's why we built it. Bobby O, Times Radical. Link in the description. Check him out. He is the most flowy, creative skater like you'll ever be with. He's the best. I love Fobs. So yeah, I think the song that was actually playing right now was oh god, what was it? I believe in a thing called love. Yeah, I know that. The Darkness, that's what it was. But they're like a wannabe uh Led Zeppelin kind of, or at least the lead singer reminded me of Robert Plant. But yeah, I wish I could play the soundtrack for this video. It's pretty hilarious. And then Fabio comes out with this fucking gangster line like it, boom. Oh yeah, I'll just ollie over a picnic table or a bench. So deceivingly good. So funny thing about this spot, like if I remember correctly, I don't want to say skate stoppers were like fairly new to the area, but I think they were fairly new to the area. And we were working at a Copeland's Board Sports at the time, and we found out that those are sick Nikes. More about those later. We found out though that we could take off the skate knobs with golf cleat, a golf cleat tool. It was sick, just a little star tool. Oh, Mather was like probably under a year old then. Look at those shoes. First time they reissued the MJs. Okay. Get your cardio ready because this is a marathon line. And this is all slightly uphill right now, so it's even more impressive. At this point, I remember being like, Jesus, okay, we're going to keep doing this. Okay, we're finally on the flat ground. Stomps a tray flip, like he's even smiling, like, oh shit, I got to keep going. Nollie back heel, so good. Beeble had a trick in this, I think, in subtleties at this school. I mean, at this manual pad coming up. But this was a sick little contest they did one day at the old Ronin skate shop. And I think like Boards of Motion, maybe a couple other shops in the area at the time were involved. But like for Go Skate Day, it was get as much footage as you can in one day and then like bring it all in and edit it. So we got all this on one day and it was like 98 degrees. It was bad. Those shoes were so sick though. Rasta flared to or Rasta fade to SF orange. Those were so sick. That was like a dope little spot in Folsom. I think I've seen photos of it and they've like added some concrete or quickcrete to it and stuff. So it's like a little DIY type deal. That was sick. That was back to back. And then yeah, my this was the only skate park I had in Southern Illinois when I was going to college out there. It was a dope little practice area, but I only skated like once every 4 months. It was probably like 10 degrees right there. But you know, a lot of drinking back then, not a lot of skating. I was actually pretty pumped I could still do all this. This is me being an idiot, eating a bug, chugging a beer very slowly. Oh, college days. Stumble over and finish it off with a shot. See, you can tell I grew up watching Baker movies. Went on a skate trip. Supposed to be to Tennessee. I think this is the Paducah skate park in Kentucky, and it's probably the only skating we did. Once we got to Memphis, we just drank. That board was sick though. DGK Kalis. Pumped on that. You can tell I was quite heavier back then. And then Darren came out to visit me one week. That was sick. Got bad skin infection from a tick, but good times. Thanks for coming out, dude. That was awesome. And at this point, like in my skating career, I honestly thought I was done. I was just like not doing much. I probably made this when I was 23, 24, somewhere in there. So 12 years ago, 12, 13 years ago. And I made this thinking like, I don't know how much I'm ever going to skate again, at least anything worth filming, just because I was, my career was taking me a different direction, and booze was not helping anything. So it's pretty cool that I'm back skating again hardcore, better than ever, and feeling it. So there's nostalgia for you guys. Yeah, so that was Board Brothers. Pretty hilarious to look back on it. I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I put that on DVD. So now it's on the interwebs, and I can laugh at that for the next 50 years. So pretty pumped. Hope you guys got a laugh out of that. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. And on Monday, October 16th, got a special video coming out. It's a tribute video to our lost friend, Gerald Barnes. And it's just a full Mather part. So hope you guys check that out. And yeah, thanks for watching. Later.